The spit slid down my cheek, warm and vile, but I didn't move. Not in that filthy auto shop. Not while 7 grown men circled me like wolves who thought they owned the night. My son lay in a hospital bed with his jaw wired shut. And these animals were laughing about it. So I smiled. 17 minutes now, I said quietly. Tank, the eldest, stepped forward. 6'4", 270, hands like sledgehammers. His brother spread out behind him, blocking the exits with the confidence of men who'd done this 100 times. You deaf, old man? Tank growled. We own the sheriff. We own the judges. Half the county council's on our payroll. You're nobody. Your kid disrespected my sister, and he paid the. He never finished. A red dot flickered onto his forehead, danced there like a firefly, and settled dead center. Silence. The hum of the fluorescent lights suddenly sounded like thunder. What I didn't mention, I said, still smiling, is what I used to do before I became just a concerned dad. Tank's hand twitched toward his waistband. I wouldn't, I warned. That dot isn't coming from me. I'm not armed. It didn't move. That one's from a rooftop 847 meters away. The man holding that rifle can put a round through a quarter at that distance. Your skull is considerably bigger. The youngest brother bolted for the side door, got 3 steps before another red dot appeared on the metal frame at head height. He froze. There are 3 spotters, I continued casually, as if I were giving directions. Overlapping fields of fire. Former military marksmen. Each one owes me their life from assignments I'm not legally allowed to discuss. I wiped Tank's spit from my cheek with a shop rag. 15 minutes. You're bluffing, Tank said, but his voice cracked. The dot never wavered. I pulled out my phone. A satellite map. 3 green indicators on surrounding rooftops. They have thermal imaging, I said. 7 heat signatures inside. They've already identified which one of you broke my son's jaw. Want to guess who goes down first if this goes sideways? Tank paled. You think power comes from being loud? From buying small-town officials? I stepped closer. The dot drifted to his chest. I spent 23 years in Army Special Operations. I've extracted diplomats from war zones, dismantled terror cells in 14 countries, and coordinated missions you'll never hear about. Another brother, neck tattoo, eyes too small for his face, snarled. So what? You gonna have us killed? That make you better than us? No, I said. But I don't need to kill you. 12 minutes. I pulled out a tablet and held it up for all of them. Bank statements. Threatening text messages. Footage of them beating my son. Evidence of their extortion ring, drug network, and enough felonies to bury them all. These files are synced to servers, I said. If I don't enter a code in 11 minutes, the FBI, DEA, and Attorney General get everything, including proof that the tire iron used on my son has your fingerprints. Tank's knees buckled. We can pay, we got money. We can. I don't want your money, I said. I want justice. 10 minutes. The youngest brother cracked first. I'm done. I'm out. I didn't even want. Walk, I instructed. Don't run. One by one they left. Tank lingered at the door, trembling. How did you set this up so fast? I finally smiled, a cold, dead thing. I didn't. I stepped past him. I've been preparing since the second I saw my son's face. 8 minutes, I added. I'd hurry. When they were gone, I made the call. Stand down. Targets are mobile. Copy, came the reply. Laser pointers worked perfectly, boss. I walked into the sunlight, got in my truck, and drove straight to the hospital. My son was awake when I arrived. Dad, he murmured through the wires. What happened? Justice, I said, taking his hand. Just justice. 23 minutes after I walked into that auto shop, 7 men confessed to aggravated assault. The sheriff tried to bury it. The FBI didn't. Sometimes the good guys win. Sometimes the bad guys just need a little red to remind them that being tough isn't the same as being untouchable.